Hey friends, Christina here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something that I have been waiting to do and I'm so excited to do, which is 15 of my Amazon favorites and household edition. Pulling my computer so I can see my notes. I'm thinking of doing a skincare edition as well because I buy so much stuff on Amazon. Honestly, I just freaking love it, okay? Okay, so let's talk about a story for my number one because this story had to happen for me to acquire at least 35 of these. A couple weeks back, me and Sam moved into our new apartment and I understand that I like a clean environment. One day I woke up to see 4 bugs and they were like little tiny bugs. So after seeing these 4 bugs and having nearly a panic attack in my kitchen, I ended up calling pest control. And you're thinking,
Christina, why would you call pest control over 4 bugs?
well, if there's 4, there's probably more. So that was my logic in that moment. So I'm sorry if I seem a bit extreme, but I definitely was in that moment. So I get the exterminator here and he's going everywhere and he's literally spraying the entire house saying like, hey, so here's some traps for that you could put out and basically you need to seal away your food. So I went on Amazon and I'm gonna link these down in the description, but I ended up buying a ton of these airtight sealers and I'm obsessed with them, and thankfully I will tell you to this day we do not have nearly the bugs that we used to have, and I swear to you they are life-changing. But it also is aesthetically pleasing to be able to see all the containers nice and neat in their own space because it's just more organized, and I'm all about organization as you're gonna see later in this video. Let's get to my number 2. I feel like I'm rambling. So my number 2 favorite is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys already have, and it is bamboo organizers for your cutlery. And I love these because they are super easy to clean. You don't put them in the dishwasher, which we'll get to that later. And it's a bit lighter than our actual drawers themselves, but again, I think it's completely worth the money that we paid for it. I'll link these in the description along with everything else I'm talking about in this video. Okay, so starting with my number 3 pick is something I didn't have until recently, but I didn't know I needed it until now. This is a toothbrush sanitizer. Yes, you heard that right. So I was a bit skeptical because I'm reading through the reviews of some of these and they're saying
Cancer blaster.
or
Unsafe for your health.
but then I found one that had pretty good reviews and it had a shaft that actually shuts, so when the UV light is actually on, you're not getting it all in your face to where all that UV light is getting on you every time you press the button to sanitize your toothbrush essentially. It was really interesting because I ended up attaching it to our wall, which kind of made it a bit minimalistic, which I really enjoyed too because I don't like a lot of clutter, as you probably have figured out by now. My number 4 pick is something that I actually bought for Sam, but I end up sneaking it over a couple times when I can, and that is a silk pillowcase. I didn't even realize it until we ended up buying it for him, but then we ended up playing tug of war in the middle of the night and I end up taking his pillow a lot of times, and I guarantee you it's because of this pillowcase. You do not understand good sleep until you've had one of these because it's so soft, it's good for your hair. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend these silk pillows, and they're pretty cheap considering the product that you're getting. I feel like I'm saying that for a lot of them, but also I've accumulated so many Amazon things over time, so. Also, side note, if you see my hands, I've been doing quite a lot of pottery and quite a lot of painting, so those videos will definitely be up soon along with the rest of the stuff that I'm pre-filming right now. Okay, so my number 5 is a cabinet organizer. Okay, so the reason that I ended up getting this is it attaches to the cabinet itself, which I'm going to put right here. And the smart thing about this is I'm always digging through the spices because we collect so many. Some days I'm not even able to find what I'm looking for because we have so many, and it's just enormous. Honestly, quite the bargain.
They're pretty cheap considering the product that you're getting. I feel like I'm saying that for a lot of them.
Ah yes, number 6, the infamous bamboo cutting board. We weren't looking for a new cutting board, but then one day I was going to clean dishes and I was doing the lazy thing by trying to stick everything in the dishwasher. But fun fact, which I just was not adulting right, I realized that I don't put wood in the dishwasher. So I put the cutting board into the dishwasher, and what had happened was it came out nice and clean just like I wanted it to, but then I go to dry it off and it cut in half like a kid's karate board on chopping day. I mean, it was absolutely horrific and horrendous, and I just was so disappointed in myself at that point to where I had to buy a new one, and this one has been so sturdy and perfect. I mean, I haven't put it back in the dishwasher, but it has been amazing for us when we're trying to cut things, and also it's pretty big, so I'll be able to chop my meat, my vegetables all in one go, so I'm not wasting more things that I have to wash because I hate dishes. Starting with my number 7 is something that I've been wanting for the longest time, and sometimes I get lazy and I do it on printer paper, or I'll just write it in a notebook, but finally I have a place to put all of my recipes. I'm no Gordon Ramsay, let's be real, but I definitely have some recipes that I love cooking over and over again, and I certainly always want to be able to go back to it very quick without having to look at my phone notes or where I put that piece of paper or wherever. So I kind of have this new recipe book, which I'm going to show in a video somewhere on the screen, but it has been a lifesaver for collecting recipes that I want to keep using, or even our personal favorite. We love dessert. We are a household of dessert eaters. I like to have a ton of my dessert recipes in this recipe book. In fact, I think I'm going to end up making a video about this next week, so be on the lookout for that video. Okay, so we're getting into my number 8 now that my camera died and we're back in it. So number 8 is one of my favorites, and it is practical. So it is a 4-toast toaster. So hear me out. There's 2 of us and we don't normally need 4 toasters, you know? It's a luxury, but I also think it is very cute, it's very retro, and I absolutely love it. It is a bit more on the pricey side, but I definitely think it's an investment that you're going to keep for a very long time. Plus they have a warranty. Number 9 is the most simple to me, and that is our rose gold fruit basket. And that is amazing because I could just throw it up on the counter. It doesn't feel like it's cluttering. I hate clutter. It gets the job done. It has a banana hanger, and I think it's just pretty cute, and I love anything rose gold. Okay, so number 10 is something that I absolutely love, but I'm scared to see what happens when I take it down, and that is our floating shower shelves. We ended up getting these floating shelves because I thought that they would be a great addition to our shower because we tend to clutter things in there. Organization. These shower shelves hold weight like a champ, and I'm super pleased with how they are, and we've had them for quite a while, so I definitely would say they're a good product. We're trying to glow up the shower. We're trying to make the house homey. We're trying to make things a little more convenient and organized, and these shower shelves definitely get the job done for us in that part. So I'm really happy that I got those, and I definitely think you would enjoy them too. 11 is another simple one, and that is our hotel looking shower curtain, and again, it's just for the aesthetic. I love gray and white together, and that'll actually lead me into my next favorite, number 12, which is our bathroom shower mats. I wanted something that would be able to soak it up, and I trust Amazon with a lot of my purchases, and maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing, but these shower mats definitely paid off with the trust that I had in it because I've had them for months and I feel super secure with them, and honestly, they're probably the best bath mats that I've ever had, and a little more on the pricey side, but again,
They're pretty cheap considering the product that you're getting. I feel like I'm saving up for a lot of them.
My number 13 is a soft water shower head. It is absolutely amazing. It's made cleaning the tub easier, it has made my hair softer, and I feel a little bit more at ease knowing that it's filtering out a lot of the chlorine and chemicals that are being pumped into the water. So I definitely think that these shower heads are perfect for those reasons. Number 14 is a shoe bench, and let me tell you a little bit about shoe benches. We've had a couple in the past, and recently our last one ended up breaking because I broke the first shelf and Sam fell on the second one. So it was very flimsy, but this one is sturdy and pretty easy to assemble. I didn't assemble it myself, Sam did, but I watched and I can tell you that it wasn't hard, so take it with a grain of salt. Okay, and number 15 is a kitchen object, and that is our sinkware brush set. So we ended up getting this brushware set where it actually dispenses soap as you're scrubbing your stuff, because with a cast iron pan or a blue diamond pan, it is impossible to get some things off of these pans, and you can scrub for hours and not get anything off of these pans. I feel like I'm always at a battle with one of our pans, just constantly scrubbing to get something off.
I hate dishes, so.
I think it's really important to have these brushes. It dispenses soap, it's really convenient, it's a 2-in-1 kind of deal, and it's really great. And then I ended up getting a caddy to put it in, because where are you going to put your brush? Are you just going to leave it on the side of the sink? No, you're going to stand it up and you're going to make it look nice and neat, and you're going to have it organized, and I think that is a 2-for-1 combo. So that was the bonus number 16 that I'm adding into this video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed making it for you. I enjoyed rambling and chatting at the camera, maybe talking a little too much. Either way, I'm glad you guys are here. If you stayed towards the end, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!